All right, everybody, we're back, and it's time for the second game of this Saturday night. It's time for some Saturday night football. Second game of the Saturday slate is upon us. We've got a battle of two teams that need a win badly. And we have the Backups Bowl. We got the Baltimore Ravens, led by Tyler Huntley, who need a win tremendously. After we witnessed them falling to the New England Patriots last week when they had a lead over them. They need a win if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Because if they lose this game, the Steelers will clinch the AFC North, and these guys are out. They'll be eliminated from playoff contention. And standing in their way is no easy opponent. Their opposition, the Green Bay Packers, who are coming off a tough overtime loss on the road to the Chicago Bears, splitting the series with them. And now they need a win if they want any hopes of taking the NFC North. But they will be led by Malik Willis as Jordan Love was ruled out for this game. So, it is Tyler Huntley taking on Malik Willis. The Baltimore Ravens against the Green Bay Packers. It's the Backups Bowl on Saturday night. We are ready to get into it. Let's get started. Actually starting this one on time for once, which is a relief. And yes, I have a Peacock subscription, so it's the only way I'm able to watch it. All right, let's get to it already. All right. Like I said, this is the Backups Bowl. It's the Ravens and the Packers on Saturday Night Football. All right, let's get the word out to the appropriate servers. So, it is a cold day in the frozen tundra Lambeau Field, 37 degrees though. So one of the tamer weather conditions out there. All right. If we're ready, let's get into it, shall we? All right. So, what's at stake for these teams? The Ravens, if they lose, they are eliminated. Or if the Steelers win tomorrow, one of the two. But the biggest thing is the loss. Ravens lose, they're out. For the Packers, they've already clinched a playoff berth. They can win the NFC North if they win out and Chicago loses out. And they have the 49ers tomorrow night. The Packers need to win out. Bears need to lose out. And so the Ravens, they just need to win to stay alive in the playoff picture for the AFC because they're the last remaining AFC team that's in the hunt. All the others have been eliminated up to this point after the Texans-Chargers game we witnessed earlier. All right, but it's going to be the Ravens that'll start things off with the football. Brandon McManus will kick this away. And away we go from Green Bay. Return from inside the 5. Down to the 25. All right. Let the game begin, folks. First down from the 25. Hundley throws. Andrews has the catch. Mark Andrews to the 34. So Tyler Hundley is 4 games starting for Baltimore. 77% completion percentage, 319 yards, just 1 touchdown, but no turnovers committed. Second and 1, hand off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry taking off and picking up a first down inside the 45. King Henry moves the chains. First down for the Ravens from their own 46. Hand off to Derrick Henry. Down to about midfield. Second and 6. Hundley on the run. Will run for it and get the first down into Packers territory. All right, first down from the 43. Toss to Derrick Henry. Henry finding the running room. Gets 9. Down to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 1. And that is a first down for Keaton Mitchell. Ravens move the chains again. First down. Hundley with time pitches it to Mitchell. Hit immediately at the line of scrimmage and forced out of bounds for no gain. Second down, give to Henry. He will get very close to the first down, but they'll give him 9. Brings up third down. Third and 1 from the 20. They give it to the fullback, Ricard. He'll pick up the first down. However, there is a flag. Illegal formation on the Ravens. It's coming back. 5-yard penalty, 3rd and 6. Here's Hundley on 3rd down. Throws. And Andrews will try to reach for it. He stretched his arms out to try to pick it up. That should be a first down based on the angle. And he will get it. First down, Baltimore from the 19 of the Packers. Hundley on the keeper, fooling the defense. And he slides to the 15. Keep in mind, Lamar Jackson is out tonight with a back injury, the one that he suffered last week against the Patriots. Was not able to recover in time. 2nd and 5 from the 14. Henry powering through and down near the 10 brought down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2. Compared to the last year where the Ravens offense were best in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage at 74, this year they're 3rd lowest at 45. Third down and 2. From the 11. Henry Up the middle, gets the first down. Still going down to the 3. First and goal, Baltimore. Already 6 rushes for 45 yards for Derrick Henry. First and goal for Baltimore at the 3. Henry again will make a second effort. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. What a start for Baltimore. Derrick Henry gets them on the board and they strike first. Wow. I should have never doubted King Henry. Should have kept the Texans defense and started Derrick Henry. But of course, I chose to start Javonte Williams, and that led to disaster. Still got a chance, though, because Scott has the Packers defense. They just allowed some points. Extra point by Loop is good. And the Ravens are up 7-0. Opening drive, the Ravens making a statement with King Henry. Oh, wow. Quite a start. Jesus. Getting like an instance of the eye tearing up and the inability to keep it open because with the cold air blasting from this AC unit, get like a painful feeling in the eye. Keep my glasses on like this just to protect them. And even that might not be enough. Okay. All right, here is the kickoff to the Packers. Here's the return. Brought down at the 31-yard line, and here comes Malik Willis. First down from the 31 for Green Bay. Malik Willis hearing it out early. Going for Dobbs. He's got it. Oh, what a start. Davis to Romeo Dobbs. Willis to Romeo Dobbs. I don't know where I got the name Davis from. Malik Willis on a bomb. What a dime to Romeo Dobbs. Right out of the gate, they waste no time. And on the ensuing first down, a flag is thrown as the Packers get flagged for 12 men on offense. First and 15. Oh! Multiple flags come down as the play was a terribly designed play. I don't know what happened. Oh, that was it. False start. First down at 20. Willis throws it up. It's caught. Watson all the way for the touchdown. Christian Watson responds. Packers extra point away from tying it. Holy cow. What an answer by the Packers. Incredible. 2 deep shots from Malik Willis. And they made that drive look like it was nothing. Oh my God. This is going to be a shootout. McManus for the extra point. It is good. And we're tied. 7-7. And the Packers answering. And there's only one thing I gotta say about after that touchdown shot to Christian Watson. What'd you tell him about, Willis? Hell of a catch. Hell of a play. Hell of a touchdown. All right, here is the kickoff to the Ravens. And brought down to the 25-yard line. First down, Hundley throws. It is going to be caught. Isaiah Likely. Gain of 8. Second down and 3. Hundley. Likely's got the catch. First down at the 42. Ravens moving the chains. First down. Hand off to Henry. Derrick Henry. He doesn't get much. He only gets 4. Second and 6. Hundley throws to his left. It is caught. Flowers gets out of a tackle. Zay Flowers to the Packers 41 for a first down. This is going to be one of those offensive shootouts, and I'm all here for it. I'm here for it. I can't wait. That's how excited I am. Handoff on first down. Derrick Henry gets 8. Second and 3. Henry pushing through, finding the holes, keeping the patience, and getting the first down. Oh, I should have started him. First down from the Packers 29. Hundley will swing it. And Keaton Mitchell on the toss will pick up 6 yards in the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Brings up a second down and 3 from the 22. were going to hand it off to Mitchell, but they jumped. Ricard flies with a false start. So it becomes a 2nd and 8, and the clock will continue to wind down. Back up to the 27. Hundley will look to run. Hundley gets the first down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Will step out of bounds. First down from the 18. Toss to Henry. And down to the 15-yard line, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, each of these teams have scored opening drive touchdowns. It is 7-7. Ravens will have a second down when the second quarter starts in just a moment. All right, 2nd and 7 from the 15. Henry finding the room and will get the first down at the 6. First and goal, Baltimore from the 6. Henry trying to barrel through, pushing defenders forward, and down to the half-yard line. All right, second down and goal. Henry will push through, and the Packers are going to keep him out. Oh, boy. Did he break the plane at any point before they brought him down? I mean, it looked like he did originally. Just short. Didn't make it in. It's third and goal. They'll try again with Henry, and not a problem. Untouched. Touchdown, Ravens. I really should have started Derrick Henry. God dang it. This is what I get for starting Javonte Williams. Wow. And Riley, defender down for the Packers. And Derrick Henry has now taken 32 games with multiple rushing touchdowns. And Riley, they bringing the card out for him. Damn. All right, here's the extra point by Loop. Extra point is good. So the Ravens retaking the lead with Derrick Henry doing the bulk of the work. So Scott's defense is now at just 1 point because they allowed 14 points. Oh, man. The Sunday nighter for this week is going to be an amazing one. Bears 49ers. Oh, buddy. Points. Man, I could have made this a runaway against Scott, and now I might not be able to. Now here's the kickoff to the Packers. Oh, stumbling and losing his balance during the return down to the 25. Last week against Chicago, 9 completions for 121 passing yards, 44 rushing touchdowns, and a passing touch. 44 rushing yards and a passing touchdown. Replaced Love in the second quarter. First down for the 25. Willis throwing, and it's going to be caught. Marley making his return to the Packers. Gosh, who was that? It doesn't matter. Second down and 2. Jacobs gets his first handoff. Just going to be short of the first down. 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Willis will try to push forward. And they rule him short. He did not pick up the first down. Fourth and inches. Packers going for it. High snap. Jacobs is denied. Not gonna get it. The Ravens will hold. And it's a turnover on downs as it's Baltimore football. right, first down from the 35. They give it to Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell now with running room. First down near the 20-yard line. Keaton Mitchell now showing a little bit of running back speed. First down from the 20. Mitchell is only going to get one and then pushed way back, but they will rule him forward progress with a gain of one. Second and 9. Hundley will throw. Rashad Bateman with the catch. Gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Give it to Henry. First down and trucking a man down to the 5. First and goal, Ravens. First and goal from the 6. Henry is only going to get 2. Down to the 4. Wow, red zone touchdown percentage, like I said, through this week, through week 16, they were at 3rd lowest in the NFL at 45%. Tonight, 100%. Damn. Second and goal. Hundley will run and get hit for a gain of only 1. Third and goal from the 4. Hundley, pressure, throws, incomplete. Uh-oh. See, Flowers a little slow to get up, and the collision. Flowers with Hobbs. Oh! Hobbs is going to get looked at. They're taking an injury timeout right now. Why am I listening to an ad that explains side effects? All right, here is the field goal, and it's good. Ten-point lead for the Ravens. Wow. I didn't think the game would be like this, if we're being honest. All right, kickoff coming up for the Packers. Here's the kick. The return from inside the 5. And down to the 27. First down for the Packers. Willis throws. It is going to be caught and hit immediately. Forced out of bounds is Dontavian Wicks. Second and 3. Oh, fumble on the snap! The Packers fumble on the snap, and it's Ravens ball! Oh, boy, the Packers are collapsing! Yet another fumble on the snap. We saw this in overtime last week against the Bears, and it's come back to haunt them at home. Wow. This is unbelievable. The Ravens are literally doing everything they can to keep themselves alive in this playoff race for the AFC North. So the Ravens will take over from the Packers 30. Here's Henry for a gain of 9. And Derrick Henry got tripped up on the ensuing first down. So no gain from Henry there. Second down. Hundley throws. Flowers. Nobody but Packers players all over him, and he's only going to get a gain of 2. Here's Hundley on third down, airs it out, incomplete for DeAndre Hopkins. Well, that ends that drive. For once, the Packers get a stop on them, and they're unable to cash in on the fumble recovery. At least the Ravens can't. Should have been a flag for pass interference. Nixon had like a hand on Hopkins' jersey. But Packers get away with one, and the Ravens bring out Tyler Loop for a field goal. This to give the Ravens a 13-point lead from 34 yards out. Good snap, good hold. It's up. It's good. Ravens now lead at 20-7 with 3:36 left in this game. In this first half of this game, I should say. Okay, I'll be right back. Last laundry load is heading in now. Well, that took way longer than I wanted to admit. Okay, so we're at the 2-minute warning. And the Packers still have possession. So it'll be 2nd and 8. At least that's what I'm seeing from the Sleeper Fantasy app. I don't know for sure. That's a first down. Never mind. A first down from the 33. Willis throws. And it's going to be a first down for a gain of 3. Wait, no, what am I saying? Brooks picks up the first down. Shut up, OBS. Shut up. Get off of my case about coding overloaded. Shut up. Malik Willis on the keeper is gone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Malik Willis on the keeper takes it to the house. Green Bay within 1 score. Wow. The shootout apparently is continuing. Extra point is good by McManus. And the difference is 6. All right. Eat this pizza here and I'll be back. I'll put the headset back on when the game returns. All right, 124 remaining in this game. 20-14 ball game. Did I say 124 remaining in this game? I meant the first half. All right, here's the kickoff to the Ravens, and they take a touchback. Got some good old Dr. Pepper in this cup. Texas tradition, of course. Hundley throws on first down, dropped. Ali, the intended receiver, slipped out of his hands. Second down. All right, timeouts are still intact for all three, or for both teams. All three of them are intact. Not to change anything there. 120 left. Do you believe the Packers get it to start the second half? Hundley, run up the middle. Room to run. Tyler Hundley still going inside the 45 of the Packers down to the 41-yard line. Hundley throws. It's going to be caught. Gain of 5, I should say. Here's Hundley. Hundley going to get the first down, but there is a flag. Penalty was a legal shift on the Ravens, so they have to go back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 10. Second down, Hundley throws. It's going to be caught for the first down. Isaiah Likely. We have a flag down, however. Personal foul on the Packers. Andrews on first down. Gets a gain of 8. Now they're going to use their first timeout. Second down and 2. 19 seconds remaining. Hundley to Mitchell. First down at the 2. First and goal, Ravens, and now they'll use their second timeout. All right. Excuse me. Ugh. First and goal. Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry with the hat trick. 1, 2, 3 for King Henry. And that makes me, man, I really wish I started Henry. Good Lord. 28.6 just on my bench. Extra point is good. 27-14 with 10 seconds left in the half. All right, kickoff to the Packers. Down to the 25. 6 seconds left. We'll just take a knee and end the half. All right, Willis will take a knee. We'll take a knee, and that'll be the end of the half. Golly. is halftime. Packers will start with the football at the beginning of the second half. I'll keep an eye on chat. If I get rated, I'll come back on. Otherwise, I'll see y'all for the second half. was an accident. I meant to switch. To get the timeout back. Okay. So, both these quarterbacks have had quite the story here. Packers defense, 27 points allowed, most in any half this season. 175 rushing yards allowed, most in any game this season. The Ravens offense, 16.9% overall success rate and 72.4% rushing success rate. All right. Packers will start with it. And we continue from Green Bay. Returned. At the 25, that's it. That'll be where the Packers will start. First down, hand off to Josh Jacobs. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Second down and 9. Willis. Yes, sacked! Oh, Packers fans, you are struggling! On second down, Willis found a wide open. It was Reed. Willis on first down found Christian Watson for another Packers first down. Stop feeding it to Reed. God dang it. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Incomplete on 2nd down for Brooks. It's 3rd down. Third down and 9. From the 20. Willis is still on his feet somehow. Still going down inside the 10. 1st and goal, Green Bay. TV timeout was taken. I don't know what happened. Oh, Marlon Humphrey. Oh, Lord have mercy. Marlon Humphrey hurt. So that's why they took an injury timeout. First and goal from the 8. Jacobs. No, nothing. I want to show you all the twitching. Second and goal. Willis throws. Jacobs slips off, gets back on his feet, and down to the line of scrimmage. Nothing. Third and goal. Willis stripped up from behind and down he goes. doing multiple things doing a couple things here at once. I'm at a Discord VC and I'm doing this, so I apologize for the lack of talking. Injury timeout. I'll be back. right, 3rd down and 5 for the Ravens. From the 39-yard line, here's Hundley, throws, it's going to be caught by Zay Flowers, 1st down at the 45. All right, first down for Baltimore. Hand off. Henry wrapped up for a gain of 1. Second down and 9. Henry wrapped up and loses yards. 3rd down coming up for the Ravens. So now the Ravens all of a sudden dealing with a 3rd and 14. Hundley looking, throws, caught by a lead, but nowhere near the 1st down. 4th down. I feel severely behind, or? Okay, it was punted to Green Bay. Fair caught at the 14-yard line by Romeo Doubs. Okay, so Packers will take over as they are on commercial. First down for the Packers. Willis To his left, flag is down. Willis slides to the 20 and holding on the Packers. First and 17, passes dropped. Incomplete for Christian Watson. Second down brings up 3rd and 5 after a gain of 12. Third and 5, a flag is down. Offside on the Ravens. First down. First down, Willis airs it out for Watson. And he's got it. First down, Green Bay. Willis. On first down, Willis took a deep shot. It sailed incomplete. Second down, Willis throws over the middle. Reed's got the catch. And why do they keep giving the ball to Reed? It's points for my fantasy opponent. Oh, I can't deal with that. Stop giving the ball to Reed. 3rd and 2. Willis throws. It's going to be caught. First down for Melton. On first down, Malik Willis is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Here is the kickoff. Return and brought down inside the 35. Flag is down on the kick. Holding on the Ravens. First down for the 15 for the Ravens. 1:56 left in the quarter. Hundley over the middle. It's going to be caught by Kolar. And now they say incomplete. Incomplete. Third down and 5. Hand off to Derrick Henry. He'll pick up the first down inside the 25, near the 30. First down, Ravens. 1 minute left in the quarter. Derrick Henry with a big run on the ensuing play. Massive first down into Packers territory. That'll bring us to the end of quarter number 3. Ravens looking to try to ice it and pull off the upset on the Packers. Third quarter is finished. Can Baltimore pull off the upset? We'll find out when the fourth quarter starts in just a moment. We'll have a first down deep in Packers territory. First down for Baltimore as we start the fourth quarter. Hand off to Keaton Mitchell. Gain of 3. Second down coming up. Hand off on second down. No gain. Third down coming up. Hundley on third down is going to keep it and pick up the first down for the Ravens. First down for the Ravens. Give to Henry. Derrick Henry down to the 19, 18-yard line. Second and 3. Henry on the left side. Stiff arms the tackler. Picks up a first down for the Ravens. On first down, I hand out to Keaton Mitchell for a gain of just 2. Second and 8. Hundley is denied on the carry. Third down. Third and 8 from the 10. Hundley. Blitz. Pass is caught. Flowers is in. Touchdown Ravens. Zay Flowers with the catch. He lost the ball, but he broke the plane beforehand. Plane's broken. All right, here is the kickoff to the Packers on the return and down inside the 26 of the 27. First down for the Packers. Willis will slide for a gain of 3. Second and 5. First down for Romeo Doubs. All right. Okay, I'm going to get out of the Discord call because I'm realizing that the Wi-Fi is going ballistic with this. So, all right. First down for the Packers. Willis out to his left. He's going to run again. Get a first down into Ravens territory. All right, Packers move the chains. All right, first down from the 48 of the Ravens. Give to Manuel Wilson, and he'll pick up a gain of 6. Raise of second down. Willis on second down. Throws. Watson's got the catch, first down. Gotta hang up these wet clothes here, which is ridiculous. Got a lot of shirts that need to be hung. Oh no. Fall. Darn your butt. Oh, he got an injury. And wait. Is that Malik Willis that's injured? Oh no. Hold the phone. Oh, Malik Willis took a non-contact injury and his shoulder is getting re-aggravated. Oh my God. And all of a sudden the Packers are in trouble. Clayton Tune would be the quarterback 2 in this case if Willis can't get back out there. He suffered that shoulder injury last week against Chicago, and now that shoulder is getting re-aggravated. So yeah, Willis is headed to the locker room, which means Clayton Tune is going to be in at quarterback for the Packers for the rest of this game. Oh, good Lord. On first down, Tune is going to try to run and can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, this is a big development unfolding for the Packers. Well, Jordan Love out, Malik Willis now heading to the locker room, and Clayton Tune is at quarterback for the Packers currently as we speak. $7:10 left in this game. It's a 10-point difference. Ravens still hold the lead. Second down. Tune. Tipped. Intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Ravens back in business. Marlon Humphrey with the interception, and on Tune's second play as a member of the Packers, throws a deflected pick to Marlon Humphrey, and the Ravens will take over. Now to hang up these wet clothes. Hand off to Derrick Henry on first down, a gain of 2. Second and 7. Henry gets his 2 yards. All right, 3rd and 5. Getting these close. Oh my God! Willis is getting back out there. Oh, there is no quitting Willis, that's for sure. 3rd down and 5 for Baltimore. Henry gonna pick up a 1st down and more near midfield. All right, 1st down from the 49 for the Ravens. Oh, Jesus, I hit the armrest of this slow chair. A gain of 2 by Keaton Mitchell. Yeesh. Timeout Green Bay. Second and 8. Henry on the handoff gets 3 yards. This is ridiculous. I hate having to do this with the laundry. Otherwise, it's going to sog up the chair. Have I been muted this whole time? Huntley doesn't get the first down. He's just short of the field. He's just short of the first down. Green Bay Packers are using the challenge flag. They're inside 2 minutes, so they can do that. They're going to take a look to see if the first down was picked up. Jeez Louise. This is getting ridiculous. Yep, was muted the whole time up until now. So first down, Ravens. Packers lose their final timeout. And the Ravens are going to win. First down, Derrick Henry off to the races, and you can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Ravens. Number 4 for Derrick Henry. And the Ravens have laid a 40-burger on the Packers. Oh my God! Somebody from the Ravens sideline is wearing a cheese grater hat. Oh, that's sick. Extra point is up and through. 41-24. And this is proof I should have started Derrick Henry. Oh, my God. 45.8 points that I just left on the bench because I didn't trust him. Well, you know what? If anything, this means that his defense and his wide receiver room is limited. I still have 6 starters to play. He still has 5, so this is still anybody's game. But I think it's looking pretty promising for me, considering that Ka'imi Fairbairn has done well. Pickens did decently. Williams did decently. But James Cook is the person I'm worried the most about. Well, I'm just gonna get it off. Just gonna get off the fantasy app. Yeah, now if you'll excuse me. Wow. 156 remaining. Packers are very well on their way to taking an L. Touchback taken. Game's pretty much over. Oh, it was Hundley that wore the Chiefs grader hat. This one doesn't matter, folks. I'm not going to call the rest of the plays on this game. Gain of 5 on first down. Second down. Toss. Pass is caught. Wilson picks up a first down. But what good is this going to do? First down. Tune is forced out of bounds for a loss. Second and 13. Tune throws to his left. Incomplete. Finally making an effort. Just end it already. Third and 13. Handoff, Wilson. Fourth down, not enough. Didn't pick up enough of the first down. Fourth and 8. Pass is incomplete. It's dropped. Good night. All right, folks. So that's going to do it. Not going to bother. Not going to bother calling any more plays because this game is over. So, folks, the Baltimore Ravens pull off an incredible upset against the Packers, 41-24. And they keep their hopes alive in the playoff picture as they remain in the hunt. So, Ravens stay alive and avoid elimination as the Steelers face the Browns tomorrow to try to keep their playoff hopes alive in the division, potentially clinched. But either way, that's going to do it. Ravens win, Packers lose, and the Bears, I think, are going to win first place in the NFC North and are going to clinch that division. So, folks, I will see you all tomorrow for the Bills-Eagles game, and then the Sunday Night Football one will be the Bears and the 49ers. Till then, I'm JC signing off for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And let's meet back here tomorrow as we continue week number 17 of the NFL season. 4 streams down, 3 to go. Let's get it.